Welcome back again. So this is our final session in developing the 7 rules for going from acne sufferer to acne survivor. So today we're going to talk about rule number 7. And rule number 7 is to avoid acne-causing behaviors. So by the time you've gotten to rule number 7, you are essentially an acne survivor. You've gone through all of the steps necessary to win the battle with acne. You've got on the right treatment and you're ready to maintain that improvement. So if you don't want to fall back and start participating in activities and exposing yourself to things that will make you break out again now that you've achieved the goal of acne survivor. So what does that mean concretely? So that means that there are certain things that we can do in life and expose ourselves to in the environment that can cause acne to rear up again. Let's take a couple of the common things. So for example, let's talk about products, body care products, skincare products. So most people use some type of skincare products in their lives. It's important that we try to avoid the ones that might have the highest likelihood of causing us to break out. So while that's not always an easy thing to do because there is no one test that we can do to see if a product is safe for acne or not safe for acne. Usually it's trial and error, and sometimes one person can develop acne with one product whereas another person might not. But we have to be smart about it. So there are some tried and true brands that have been on the market for a long time, and we have a pretty good safety picture about how well they'll perform without causing acne. So it's a good idea to stick with those products that have been out for a long time and they have a good track record of being safe for acne-prone skin. Makeup is a common one. Try to avoid the very thick foundations. They cover up, but at this point that you're an acne survivor, you may not need to use so much makeup. And the lighter foundations, the mineral-based foundations, those are the ones that are best suited to maintaining your complexion once you've won the war with acne. Other products with oily bases, or let's say you go to the spa and you get a facial at the spa, sometimes they'll use different essential oils and other smell good or feel good products. And sometimes those are not really good for maintaining acne-prone skin. So you want to be very careful when you select those items to use at home, or if you're on an outing at the spa, you want to be very careful about the products that are used on your skin. Now, what's another category of things that you could do to maintain your hard-won complexion? Well, let's talk about diet. Diet is a big question mark when it comes to acne. A lot of people come to ask me about diet. Does diet matter? Does this food matter? Does that food matter? The answer is we don't really know. We don't have any really hard data that show that this particular food or that particular food or that ingredient are bad and may cause acne, but we have some suggestive information. For example, we have a feeling that diets rich in dairy products or sugary foods tend to promote more inflammation. And so some of the suggestive results that we have seem to hold that those types of diets can make acne worse. So while we can't say for sure, we can say it's probably a good idea to avoid those types of things in your everyday diet. We also tell patients that if there's a particular food or a particular ingredient that makes you break out every time you eat it or consume it, then it's a good idea to avoid that in your daily diet. So that's the best information we have, but it's important to keep that on the radar, because if you do notice that there's something that tends to be associated with a breakout, just avoid that product. A third category is stress. So we know that stress can be very important in triggering an acne breakout. Because of stress, different chemical changes occur in the body that can influence the way that hormones interact with our acne-prone pores and cause a breakout to occur. We see this often in patients who are taking final exams or midterm exams, or if there's a stressful event at work or at home. So stress is a big factor, and we like to do whatever we can to eliminate or mitigate or lessen the amount of stress in our lives. And that alone will help us along the way of maintaining our clear skin. So try to do things, if you find that you're in a stressful situation, try to do things to lessen that stress. For example, you might want to do something like meditation or exercise or taking long walks. All of these things can help to calm your stress level and keep you in a good situation to avoid the effects of stress on your skin. So there are many other similar examples that are very unique to each one of us. Each one of us has a certain trigger that might, or a lifestyle or something that we're doing in our lives that can be associated with an acne flare. So try to identify those and eliminate them as much as you can. And that'll go a long way in helping to keep you at acne survivor status.